even last night, I had a sleepless night because I've got such a strong bond with the fans. But they're amazing, and of course the Crystal Palace games and things like that, you'll never forget them, will you? But I know how amazing the fans are, you know what I mean? That's never going to change.
Duncan, you're leaving Everton to pursue a new challenge. As someone who loves the club so much, how difficult a decision has this been?
Been a massive decision for me, incredibly difficult one that I've been going through my mind now for the last 6 months, and I think it's I need to do that. I need to make the next step in my career and look for that new challenge.
You say about the next step, you've been assistant manager in recent years, you've had 2 caretaker spells in charge. Has that shaped your decision to look elsewhere and to want that new?
Yeah, it has it's given me that confidence really, and it has made that decision a bit easier for me, that I can do that job, and so yeah, that obviously being the caretaker, it's given me a bit of confidence, and obviously when you get guys like Carlo Ancelotti backing you, you know what I mean, so that's given me a lot of confidence to make that step into management.
Obviously you had 2 spells as a player where you were much loved by Evertonians, but you've been at the club as a coach since 2011 when you first joined the academy and then joined the first team set up in 2014. How important has the support been for you along that journey?
Yeah, the club's been fantastic with me. You know what I mean? They really have. They've supported me all the way through that journey, as you said. I did it the hard way really. I come through into the academy, worked all the way through the setup. Doing all my badges. I got it all, and the club has been incredibly supportive of me. Of course, you've got the chairman who supported me as a player, and he supported me as a coach, and who's been amazing with me. So I'd like to thank him. And of course, you've got people like Denise also, who's been fantastic with me. And really as a caring club and some proper people in it, and they're massive Evertonians, aren't they?
You mentioned about getting your qualification, you've got the top one in the pro licence as well, you've worked at different levels of the academy and then into the first team as we mentioned, so how do you feel you've progressed as a coach during that time?
Yeah, I think I've progressed well. Obviously I've done it the hard way, as I said. I've not cut corners in my coaching. I went through the academy and I've worked through the 12s, 14s, 16s, settled in the 18s with Kevin Sheedy. And then I got promoted up to the first team with Roberto Martinez actually. He obviously liked the work I was doing and he promoted me up through. So I've progressed a lot as a coach, and of course then when you take the big chair and you realise you can do it, and that gives you a lot of confidence,
How proud are you that you say you've done it the hard way that you have, because Evertonians, you're the most popular player arguably for many Evertonians of a generation as well, but the fact that you came in and worked your way up from the academy? I
think it's helped me. It's definitely helped me as a coach. Because everybody's different. Some people take different routes. Some people can go in at a higher level. But it was David Moyes really when I first came in. He said to me, "Go to the academy. Learn your trade. So that was great advice that he gave me, and so that's what I did. And of course then I got promoted through because of the work I was doing, and it definitely does help you, I think, on my journey.
And when you mentioned about the chairman and Denise's support, how helpful were they during those caretaker spells when it meant so much to you as well?
Yeah, they were always there. They were always there for good advice and always support me, and always felt that support was there, and I really appreciate it,
I mean, there's no getting away. Last season was a difficult one for the club, but with you leaving Everton, how confident are you that this club is heading in the right direction?
Well, it definitely will be heading in the right direction. I mean, it's a fantastic club. I know it was a difficult season, but we can bounce back. There's a new stadium on the horizon, which is, to be honest, it's going to be an unbelievable thing. That's one thing I'm gutted about. I'll not be a part of that. I was really looking forward to going into the new stadium. We've been talking a new stadium since I first walked through the doors in 1994, I think. So I'll just be there as a supporter now. But the club is definitely going to be moving in a good direction. They've got a lot of good people at the club, a lot of great players, and I'm sure that the league position will improve.
You mentioned about the new stadium at Bramley Moor, Dunc, and the progress there is great for everyone to see. But regardless of where you are, I'm sure you'll be back as a fan. I know your kids are big Blues as well.
Yeah, I'll be back. Of course I will be. They've got season tickets, as you know. So yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be unbelievable, isn't it? A fantastic thing for all the fans to look forward to. And and I've noticed it's gone up very quickly as well, so it's good because I drive by it often.
And regarding the playing situation, the team is in very good hands with Frank Lampard as manager.
Yeah, definitely. I think Frank came in, he managed to steady the ship as such, and he managed to get us away from the relegation. So he's done very well. Young manager. I think he'll be better the coming season because he'll got the experiences for last season. He'll know his squad a bit better. He'll be a bit of time over pre-season to get his ideas across. So no, and Frank's been great with me. He's been really first class with me. He didn't want me to leave. I spoke with him over the summer quite a bit, and he wanted me to stay on the staff. But so I can't talk highly of Frank. He's a great man and a great young manager, and I'm sure he'll do very well for Everton.
And of course, we can't do an interview with you without mentioning Evertonians. Massive, strong bond that you have with fans. Even for someone who's kind of adored by so many Blues as you are, looking back at last season and the tail end, even for you, was that quite remarkable what you saw?
It was, yeah, because remarkable what I saw, yeah. But at the end of the day, I know the fans, and I know the fans how much they care about the club. They've been incredible to me since I come in '94. We've got a strong bond. I mean, even thinking last night, I was out in Everton in the community representing them last night at a dinner over in the world, and I was thinking to myself, my God, I can't give this up, Even last night, I had a sleepless night because I've got such a strong bond with the fans. But they're amazing, and of course the Crystal Palace games and things like that, you'll never forget them, will you? But I know how amazing the fans are, that's never going to change.
And does it mean a lot to you that no matter what your next step is, you've always got them behind you and them supporting you?
Yeah, it does mean a lot to me. The relationship that we've had there the years, and they know how much they mean to me. And I'll always love them, and hopefully we'll always get on well.
Is that the message that you've got for Evertonians then, that that bond will always be there and you're grateful for their support?
Absolutely, 100%, and they've been fantastic. Of course, when I was the caretaker manager in that Chelsea game as it happens, and they were just amazing on that day, and I can't thank them enough for all their support.